All right, we here. Let's make it happen. We here with Izaya Harris, Forex trader,
Yes,
aka a young entrepreneur in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good. How y'all feeling? Man?
Anything you want to just start off by saying from being here?
This is crazy because I really never seen myself as like being interviewed as an investor. You know,
Okay.
being interviewed on a platform.
Right.
You know, I was just doing it, and then when you hit me, I'm like, oh what? Like, people really recognize I'm doing something. I'm really trying to spread this opportunity.
Right.
So I'm happy you asked me because this not even for me. This really for the city.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
it's a lot of questions to be asked and a lot of answers people want to know. So let's just start off from the beginning, okay? So,
Okay.
like, how did you grow up? Where did you grow up? How was it? Just tell
Okay.
us about that.
Shit, grew up. I was born here. It was just me, my mom for like 3 years, and then my sister was born. My dad he had left out, and shit. That's not on that regular walkout story. But then another family came in, helped take care of me and my mom because shit was just hard. She couldn't do the shit on her own. So we came up, we grinded. Family who helped raise me. I got their last name, Harrison, and they opened up all these nightclubs in the city. I was born around that, and that's what my passion is. I grew up around that. That's really why I started a lot of shit that I'm doing now because I'm trying to get just like that. Nightclub industry was great growing up. So that was me as a kid. I went to Brown Deer, grew up in Milwaukee, grew up in Brown Deer, house hopped a lot. Never really met my real dad side of the family, but I did, or like I'm starting to now as I got older, realizing it's just time to grow up, time to figure out who I am as a man, especially when I graduated, and that's just that on that. That's it.
So you said that you didn't grow up with a father around. How was that hard on you?
It wasn't hard because I had father figures around.
Right.
I had my grandparents, like my granddad, and then I had my goddad. I had a whole bunch of uncles. And big cousins to look up to, So it was always a father figure around. It was just I felt like I had that missing piece, like my real man in me. Like I never really knew what my real man in me was.
Right.
But now, like as I'm getting older, like I just been doing a lot of like self-reflection, self-meditation, and like I'm really starting to figure myself out as a man.
Right.
So
you mentioned it was hard on, like, just hard growing up from where you're from and all that. Explain, go into detail. How hard was it for you?
I mean, it was hard, but you just gotta look at the bright side of everything. So
Right.
I grew up in a stable home. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong. It was all stable. It was just like circumstances that popped up that everybody go through. But really, the main thing was just when I was living in the house with my mom and my sister, like I was the only man. So
Right.
like I felt as if I had to play a different role in the house, And like I don't know, I just view like my views on women so strong. Like I love women, especially like considering the situations my mom was in, knowing she was struggling for so long by herself for a minute. Like I just respect women a lot more.
Right.
And then like seeing my sister grow up, helping her grow up. But she had her dad side of the family, so she was straight. But just like seeing her grow as a woman, love that shit. Then like I got my other sisters, like on my real dad side of the family, they all doing their thing. So it's just a lot of confusing shit. It's a lot of pieces of this puzzle that I got to figure out that I still got to like put in place. So that was the only struggle growing up. I was like really trying to figure out a lot of stuff
Right.
as I was growing up.
So how many siblings do you have?
In total, I'm going to name them. I got my little sister Brooklyn. She 15. She go to Brown Deer. She hoop. Y'all got to check out her mixtape on the G. Got her. Got my little sister Anaya. She's 17. I got my little sister Nerea that I just kind of met this year. She 8 years old right now. And then I got my god brothers, Caden. Love that little dude. He's 6. He bad though. He love to fight. That's on my god dad side. I got their last name Harrison.
Right.
So that's my little brother. And then my little brother Casey. He finna be 16 in a month. Or no, in 2 months. Damn, he getting old. And he bigger than me, but it was cool growing up with all of them. I had plenty different experiences in the house. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just really made me who I am. I'm one dude this day and I'm another dude this day because that's how it was every single day.
Right.
Like, I be in my mom's house, I got to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my godparents' house, I got to sit back and learn how to be a man,
Right.
And I go to my other grandparents' house, I got to be the helping hand, And that's what I'm really trying to do right now.
So are you the oldest or like the middle child?
I'm the oldest out of the bunch.
So how was it just having younger people have to lean on you for everything. Mostly.
It was great. I tell you, I love being a big brother because I'm always the one in charge,
Right.
and I like being the
And
one
you got
in
like
charge.
the good personality for it. You know what I mean?
See, good looking.
Right.
Because it's fun being in charge. Like, who don't want to lead the pack? And then I like being an example, you know?
Right.
My mom, she always taught us what not to do. So I made sure, like, yeah, I was growing up doing little shit. But my sisters would see that. My little brothers would see the shit I'm doing wrong. And then they would learn from that. They never had problems. Like, none of my siblings was bad kids. None of us was bad kids, you know? So
They're looking up to you. See?
exactly,
Right.
and I just do that because that's my feeling of importance.
Right.
I like to be the leader. I like to be the role model. You know, I can't steer nobody the wrong way.
So growing up, being the oldest child, having to take on that leadership at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
I know you said you had a good relationship with your mom's side of the family,
Mm-hmm.
not too much with your biological dad, father of the family. So, any other hardships other than that growing up, like family wise?
Family wise, it wasn't. Man, I was just confused half the time. Like, what role do I play? Especially like on my dad's side of the family. Like, that's how I really feel now that I'm older. Like, what role do I play? Because I know these not my people, but they took me in. I can't do nothing but respect them. But now that I'm grown, I just see a different perspective on them a little bit.
Exactly.
But I flow with it because these people did more than I could have asked for. Like, I ain't never really realized it. That's why I'm trying to do the best I can, take care of them. Definitely being the oldest in the house really developed my leadership role. Like, in high school, I was vice president of student council, vice president of DECA, leader of the mentor, and leader of Brown Deer Way. I was all these leadership positions because that's what people put me in position to do.
Right.
So I can't help but just keep going with that. I only know how to be a leader. Like, I remember I used to be one to follow, like, you know, everybody wanted to be a follower at one point in their life, but then my mom, like, she just knocked that out of me. She like, no, you are not going to be no follower. I raised you better than that. And that all that stress, like, I used to be scared of it a little bit, but now I'm like, you know what? It's cool being a leader. It's cool being the one in charge because that feel good, like being in charge, being the one that everybody look up to. It's crazy.
So, like, you're 18 now, right?
18 now.
So, like, what's your relationship with your biological dad?
I seen him, you know, one time. No, I seen him like kind of 5 times throughout my whole life.
Wow.
I just do the best I can to not be like him. You know, he one of the biggest pump fakers I know. You know, big liar, and like that was one thing growing up too. Mom's always told me don't lie, or else like I always thought about Eric. That's his name. I ain't never want to be like dude. Every time I lied, I'd be like, dang, I'm gonna end up like him. I'm gonna end up like him. So I just like his absence is my motivation in a way you could say, and I be a man to say that because it was hard knowing like your dad walk out on you. Like, what did I do? You know, so my relationship with him right now is he ain't nothing to me. Like, I ain't praying on his downfall, none of that, but like he not my life.
Right.
That's it. That's all.
Do you like look forward to like creating a better relationship with him?
I'm not gonna comment on that because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. You know, with the plans that I got planned out for me.
Just no answer for right now.
Yeah, just no answer for right now.
Okay. So this is like growing up comfortable with your mom's side of the family, not too comfortable with your dad's side of the family. So that's about the younger ages. I'm guessing probably like 12 years old and younger.
Yeah.
Growing up, did you play any sports or anything like that?
I played football. Started that in 7th grade. We was really just, I ain't gonna lie, Brown Deer football was fun.
Right.
Youth football was fun. High school football was fun. But then we got to the point where we wasn't even football players. We was just a whole bunch of dudes that played football. So football was cool. It definitely built a brotherhood. I built great connections with my friends. I love them. They all my brothers. And I played soccer back in the day, like back when I was a little kid, you know, just to do something. Mom wanted to be a soccer mom, so that was cool. But otherwise, like, my little sister Brooklyn, she was the ball, like she was the baller for real.
Right.
She the one that did all the sports. I was just like the in school dude. And
So what do you think she got playing basketball from?
She got that from her dad. Her dad cold. He pushed that out of her, and now she just built a passion for it. And she going to the league. She league status for real. And I can't wait till I see her in that college uniform, and then she gonna be the littlest girl in the WNBA. And then next thing I know, she gonna be in the NBA for one game. Y'all gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you, they gonna do it.
So growing up, you played soccer, but mainly football. What made you want to start playing football?
Football. So I played 7th, 8th grade, freshman year, and I couldn't play sophomore year. No, wait, no, I played sophomore year. I couldn't play junior year because in the middle of sophomore year, I got a tumor taken out my leg.
Oh.
So he told me put a pause on football, and my conditioning went down. That senior year, I played, and like team wasn't so good. So then people started losing faith, but I be the one to tell them, like, come on, y'all. Like, don't be thinking like that. Don't be thinking like that. Like, come on, let's just go play these games. I still went out there every time I could, do what I got to do on the field because it's our last time playing football. I ain't have no passion for it to keep going, but I just wanted to build my high school experience.
Right.
Like,
so high school was the last time you played?
High school, high school was the last time I played football, but it was definitely one cool experience. Right. From the dinners to the sleepovers to the practices to the cries to the wins to the celebration, everything was cool at Brown Deer. We was all a family. I tell you that. We was all a group of brothers. So I fucked with football.
So you mentioned having a tumor in your leg. How did that come to be? Like, when did that all start? Explain that whole situation.
It just really came out of nowhere. Like, I remember I just felt like some pain, like in the middle of my right leg. I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I went to the doctor. I'm like, it's just like I had to get a physical or something. And I told him, I'm like, it's this real, like, weird bump in my leg or something. Like, it's just something on the inside. So they're like, all right, let's do an x-ray, scanner, all that. They told me it was a benign tumor. So, I mean, like, no cancer, none of that. So they took it out quick. They was like, if it would have been in here like a few weeks longer, a few months longer, it would have been something serious.
That's scary.
I know it was scary, but I didn't really think nothing of it because I got such this strong connection with God or with my granddad up there or like all my family up there. They look out for me. Right. Like, I know stuff happened, but I just know I'm going to be straight. Right. Like, I always say that, like, you're going to be straight. You're going to be straight. You just got to have faith. You got to believe in something. And during that time, that's when I really learned that. Like, girl I was with at the time, she was so scared. She didn't know what was going to happen. And I knew, like, I was going to be fine. I knew nothing crazy was going to happen. I knew, like, I'd still be able to walk. It's just, I got to take my time. That's it. And my friends, they came after my surgery. They made sure I was straight. It was a good feeling knowing that they cared about me because I always looked out for them. They looked out for me in that situation. Came, brought me food, played the game, And I was only 16, too, so it was only so much they could do, but it was a crazy experience, but it got me to where I am.
Right. So you mentioned through all this surgery and the tumor happening, you mentioned you had a girlfriend. Explain to me your best relationship versus your worst relationship, and then at the end, give us some relationship advice. Or tell us about any struggles you had going through all this with females, growing up at least.
I tell you, females just crazy, bro. Like,
so go. Okay, let's start with best relationship and all that. Let's talk about that first.
My best relationship, shit. I had every relationship I was in, every girl was a good girl. I ain't never bashing none of the females. But it is one of y'all that was acting up, and I'm finna get to that. I ain't gonna name no names, but shorty, everybody was like, "Oh no, she a J. Don't even mess with her." That's what everybody say about every girl in Milwaukee. Right. So I'm like, I ain't gonna pay attention, cause the way she talking to me, the way she texting me, the way we vibing, that's us. Right. So then it's her birthday. I think I skipped school and I went to go pick her up from school, and took her out. We went out to breakfast. And then after breakfast, I took her ice skating. Keep in mind, I'm like 17 at the time. Right. I just like got a job. I thought I was balling, all this. So
what were you working during this time?
I was working at Rock and Jump.
Okay.
The little trampoline park in Brown Deer. So, and then I was collecting up all them tips, party hosting. Man, them white folks treat you nice. I appreciate all y'all. But so then we went out to the ice skating, grabbed something to eat. And then I took her laser tagging and go-karting. And at the end of the night, we went to Candy Cane Lane. And it just, like, concluded the night. Everything was cool. There was no problems the whole time. And then a couple days later, she's just like, yeah, I'm not feeling it no more. And I was like, was you feeling like this before or after your birthday? She was like, a little bit before. And I'm like, yeah, you should have said something. Like, and then next thing I know, rumors get out and she get the jabbing on me, and I don't know, just don't believe the first thing you hear. That's the one piece of advice.
So this is like your advice mixed with your worst relationship or best relationship?
With my worst relationship.
Okay.
Don't believe everything you hear. Go to the source.
Okay.
And also just trust your process too. You know, God put me in that situation for a reason. God put me or put women into my life for a reason. That's why I ain't disrespecting none of them. My best relationship, I got, man, I ain't gonna say like my best relationship because all of them after that was good, you know. It's just we had to go our separate ways in all of them. Like we outgrew each other. And that's what I believe a lot of these high school relationships were. Like, it was cool to have you at the time. You taught me something, I taught you something, now let's elevate. I'm not saying I made you a better girl for the next man, but I'm really saying you just got to grow up. A lot of females taught me a lot of different things. Some taught me patience, some taught me discipline, some taught me how to treat a girl different, you know, how to take care of them and all that. And that's all. Like, I was really a ladies' man. I really do appreciate women. So when the right one come into play, you know, she gonna be taken care of. That's the goal. So I say my best relationship advice would be worry about y'all. That's really the biggest thing. Just worry about y'all. Don't let no one else into your relationship because that's only gonna mess up everything. Like my boy Twan said it on Instagram, and I'm like, ain't this just common sense? Like, you just supposed to know. Whatever you got with your lady, that's y'all business. And plus, you don't even want to make that public. That's a private feeling between y'all two. That's something that you need to cherish. Not everybody get that feeling, you know. Cherishing that feeling with they significant other, you know. I remember it was a time in life where one of my girls, they stopped messing with me. I thought, okay, I need my feeling of importance again, you know. That's another thing. Don't ever break up with no girl and then go try to find another girl to replace that feeling because it's not going to work. I tell you that now. You just need to let the right one come to you, or don't go looking, bro. Just be humble, fix you, become a better man for the next girl, you know. Boss up. That's really all it is, just boss up.
So you just graduated high school, right? From Brown Deer High School.
May 25th. That was the best day of my life. That was the best day of my life.
So do you have a lot of free time now since then? Or, like, are you in school now?
Man, I'm in school now. I do a lot. I go to MATC. I'm studying marketing management and entrepreneurship. I'm working at Rock and Jump, but your boy finna put in his 2 weeks. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a new job down at the Mecca, the new restaurant. Right outside the Deer District. I'm going to be bartending in there. And I got a marketing internship in the Bucks Arena. So I'm going to take care of that business. And I got the, Trade House Investment Group. Teach people how to trade. Or I don't really teach people how to trade in the foreign exchange market. I mentor them through it. Okay. And then last thing, my mom, she on this little lounge downtown. I be down there every time she need me. XO Cocktail Lounge. Go through there, catch you something on happy hour every Tuesday, get you right. Nice little chill spot. So I be doing all type of shit.
So through all this, if you do have free time, what are some things you like to do on your free time?
I do the same thing on my free time. I like to meditate. I really took an interest in that. Trying to like just come one with my inner self, trying to reach my conscience, get away from my subconscious. I read a lot. I really took the time to start reading some books. Because the more knowledge, the more power you got. So that's one thing. I always used to read as a kid. Really more books like that would turn into movies, so I could go see the movie right away. But now, like, I'm reading How to Think and Grow Rich. I read that real slow. How to Win Friends and Influence People. The world is about it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Right. So you need to know how to talk to people. I'm finna go pick up like some psychology books, understand like how people think and why they do. I'm really all about human development, That's my biggest thing. I like to do that. I play the game, here and there. I ain't get 2K20 yet. I heard it was too much going on with that, so stop playing the game. I'm starting to take an interest on cooking, ever since I moved out. I'm like, I gotta start making my own meals now and stuff, so started buying some groceries, trying to whip up some stuff. Working out whenever I get the chance. I try to do that every morning. And yeah, that's about it. I ain't really into nothing else but chilling and making my money. That's another thing. Learn how to invest. That's the biggest thing you can do. Make your money work for you. I That's all I try to tell people.
So you mentioned about your interest in reading books and stuff. Have you ever thought about writing books?
I'm waiting until like I got a story to write.
Right.
You know, like this, it's not enough for a whole book. This just like chapter 1. What I'm telling, chapter 1 and 2, like how I grew up to how it all started, and then I'm waiting till I got some experience to write a book. Until I go through stuff to write a book. I ain't trying to create my own story. I just gotta live through it. I have a book eventually. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait though. I don't know. I ain't got too much to say.
Right. So you said you're about to start an internship, right?
About to start the Bucks internship. I went down to the interview and they looked at my resume. We talked about how like I was in an investment group and we talked about that for 20 minutes.
So what's the internship all about?
Internship, I ain't gonna say too much on the internship. Just know y'all gonna see me down at the Bucks Arena here and there. That's just that on that. That's just that.
So growing up, what did you like see yourself in the future? Like, what was your dream job growing up?
Just to be rich.
Right.
I literally ain't never had no dream job. I ain't know what I wanted to do. I just knew I had to be rich because I seen rich people do rich people things.
Right.
Like,
and being rich is a choice.
Being rich is a choice, and that's people say it's a struggle going through that to get rich, but that's a struggle I'm willing to learn to love, you know. Right. And I'm in that right now. Like, people like, oh, you trying to be rich? You trying to be rich? Like, you gotta wait your turn. I'm like, no. Everybody say wait your turn. You can start living your dreams today if you put in the work. Like, if you just say it out loud, God gonna put the pieces in front of you to get to where you want to go. So the goal is to get rich, and I'm on my way there. That was it as a kid. And I wanted to be a banker. Like, as a little kid, I wanted to be a banker for some reason. I seen my mom working the banks. I'm like, oh, you deal with money. Okay, I need to do that. And now I do what the banks do all day on my phone. So I guess I'm a banker. I guess. That shit is crazy now that I think about it.
All right, so now let's talk about how did you get into being an entrepreneur in exactly Forex. Tell us how that all started.
All right, so it all started when I had seen the entrepreneurs in my family, especially like my godparents' side of the family. So my cousin RC, he was a self-made DJ. He taught himself everything. I remember we was kids. He used to mix stuff up. He was like, I want to be a DJ. So then he started that, and then he opened up like smoke shop, beauty salon. I seen the entrepreneur. I seen the money. I seen the struggle. I like that. Then my goddad, he got the nightclubs that my granddad first ran. Like he started all of it. And I'm just like, I want to be my own boss. I don't like listening to people. So that's where the entrepreneurship role kind of came in. I started investing when the girl I was with, she was a Forex trader herself. And she called me. I remember that day. She FaceTimed me. She was like, look, Zay, like, you got to hop on the Forex wave. Like, I know I told you about it, but, like, you got to do it. It's only $225, but you got to be disciplined. You got to be patient. Like, you going to make money off this. I'm finna send you these people Instagrams. I'm like, bet, like, let me see what this about. So I do my little research, and it just say scam. Forex is a scam. iMarkets Live is a scam. And I'm like, I want to do this. But it was just something in me that was just like, Zay, just try it. You know, let's see what this about. So then we had stopped talking, me and the girl I was with. So then I had seen another girl on Instagram. She's my mentor now, Tiana. I just seen her posting Forex. She took it real passionate, and something in me trusted her because she was from Milwaukee. She looked like she was making her money. I'm like, let me DM her. We talking. Then she sent me her link to sign up, so I signed up. Next thing I know, I'm brought into this whole network of traders. I'm like, this is a whole new world, like, on my phone. And she was like, your phone now worth $5.7 trillion. That's how much money get traded through the day. I'm like, you finna teach me how to do this? Like, you finna teach me how to invest? Like, it didn't really click until I signed up. So, got all the access to the traders, got all these trading tools to use through iMarkets Live, the company. They literally give you the numbers to copy and paste in plenty of different products. So all I gotta do is hop on my phone, I get a little text message, and it tell me buy. Ooh, and I just made me some money while I'm sitting here talking. see, blue screens only. But they'll tell me what numbers to put right here in the trade. It'll say take profit and stop loss, right? It's on the camera. Yeah, I gotta make sure they see. Say take profit and stop loss, and you press buy or sell in whichever currency they pick, and they still teach me how to trade too. They give me, I ain't gonna say too much, but they give me, some products to where I can make some money, and that's why they be training calls every single night that teach you different products. What mindset you need to have as an investor. You got to be patient. You're not gonna see money right away. And that was the one thing that messed me up when I started, because I really wanted to see money. I'm like, I paid all this money so I can make money. Right. I didn't take the time to learn the skill, so therefore I was seeing the money I was putting in go away. And then my mom was like, hey, what you doing? Like, you can't be doing this. You just losing all your money. You in a pyramid scheme, whoop-de-woo. And I'm like, nah, Mom, it ain't like that. You not in it. You don't know what's going on. I'm just being greedy. And next thing I knew, like, it was one day I blew my account again. I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. So I called Tiana. I'm like, look, I'm not making no money. She was like, what the hell is you doing? Like, sit down, let's talk. So we going over the trading plan. She was like, what you doing is you over leveraging. You trying to be greedy. The money gonna be there. You just need to let your account build up. And I'm like, okay. So then I took her advice. Next thing I know, I see a little $20, $30 turn into 50. I'm like, okay, I just made $20 off my phone. And I see that 50 turn into 100. I see 100 turn into whatever, Next thing I know, I get good at it. And you always got to remain humble, though, because the one time you slip up and start acting cocky and all that, your money going to go away. You don't ever get too happy. That moment you get too happy and you see that profit, you need to close out. You need to collect your coins and move past go. Right. And get ready for the next trade. Follow the same steps, the same blueprint we laid out in front of you. You just got to do it.
How often do these trades come about?
Literally every hour. It don't... Okay, the market is open Sunday at 5 o'clock, and it closes...
AM or PM?
5 o'clock p.m. Sunday at 5 o'clock p.m. to Friday at 4 p.m. So you have all that time throughout the week, 24/6, whatever, to trade money on your phone. And it only costs you, right now, it only costs you $164 for the education, for the products to use. And that's when I'm like, who am I not to be sharing this knowledge with everybody, Because people I bring in, little I know, they made more money than me when I first started trading, So the success is everywhere. And then you see people hitting these ranks every single day because they learning how to trade, they following this plan, and they just bringing people in who see the vision. Now, I post the ranks on my Instagram a lot. You'll see, it'll say, P150. Like, right now, I'm Platinum 150. I have 3+ people signed up. Therefore, iMarkets Live, they'll send me $37.50 every single Friday. $150 a month. When I get more people, more money come. And it go all the way up to, Chairman 500. Which means 500 G's every single month, because he got all these people signed up under him, learning how to trade. He just changing people's lives. And it's more than just the money. It's really the impact, because my mentor, Tiana, she called me every single day. Make sure my head on straight. She family. She like a big sister. And then her mentor, Mike, he called me every single day. Make sure my head on straight. If I'm having a bad day, it's motivational talk. And then next thing I know, I'm not even tripping no more. I'm having a good day, That's when I really started appreciating a lot of stuff around me. Like, I ended up moving out my mama's house downtown next to the Bucks Arena. Like, first I was scared, but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm doing this. It didn't really hit me until I started, trading, for real, taking the information I was given. I let it process. I'm like, I need to be grateful for everything. That was one thing. I was a selfish kid. But I always took everything for granted. But now I'm just not a lot of people end up where I am. That's why I'm really trying to help people exceed from where I am. It's $6.6 trillion to be made every single day in this market. And if I can spread it to especially my friends, if I see them making money, it just make me happy, because I'm like, damn, I made an impact on their life. Now they could pay their rent, they could pay their bills off, they can move their mom out, and that's the goal, eventually to just take care of the family the way they took care of me, That's why I do this. That's why I advertise this every single day. Now, y'all that say it's a pyramid scheme, it's not, because really, I don't need to do the sign-ups. I could just be trading on my own and I'd still be fine. I made more money just trading versus all these people signing up, you know. That's just extra, and that's me. Like, I feel good doing that. I feel good calling my people every day, like, hey, what's going on? Some of my people, they be like, I'm having a bad day, like, could we talk? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be on the phone with them for like 20, 30 minutes, you know. Next thing I know, they having a better day. And that's all I like to do is just make sure everybody's straight.
Right.
And with this, it really put me in position to do that. And I know once I get a bigger audience and a bigger platform, I'll be the ones on these live FaceTime calls every night just speaking my motivation at people because I see this work.
Right.
I make money doing this. I bought this phone with this, like, you know. I pay my bills with this. I'm trying to retire my mama with this. I'm trying to open up businesses with this, and I'm too open-minded. I'm really trying to change Milwaukee. It's too much poverty out here. It's too much, like, I see too many people suffering. Like, I moved downtown to be surrounded by all the good, but every time I'm on my way home to my mama's house, I got to cut through the hood, and I just see everything I grew up around. Like, I don't want this for my city no more. Right. Everybody that's walking around right now has potential. Everybody that's walking around, they working every single day. They could be working, doing this on their phone on the side. And that's the best thing about this. This is a side hustle. I still continue my normal day life. Like, I still got all my jobs, my school. I take care of all that. This teach you time management, your money management, moving money in and out your accounts. And it just humble you.
Right.
That's really why I'm happy I did this, and that's why I'm happy for the people that signed up under me, because I'm here to do that for them. I'm here to get them to where they want to be. First, they just got to remain patient, because that money going to come. You just need to understand this is a skill you need to learn. You need to understand this impact over money. Because, shit, I don't really care about the money. Honestly, I really don't. Like, it's good to have, you know, it keep me stable. Like, I ain't got to worry, but it's just like, if I can help other people who need this money, I'm going to do it. Right. I'm really going to do it. And that's my biggest thing. I'm not going to stop. That's why people think it's a pyramid scheme. They're like, oh, you signed up, now you in it forever. Yeah, because I want to help y'all. Right. I really want to put people on game. Eventually, you know, once I hit I'm finna be chairman to the point where I'm making enough money. I want to start paying people investment fees, you know. If they ain't afford it, but they really want to learn how to trade, I want to be the one to pay that for them. I'm like, all right, look, this is what you do. And now, boom, that not only do that make me money, but I'm changing their life. Right. And that's all I can ask for. Yeah, in the long run, you know, just at least give me a week, you know. If you don't like what I'm teaching you, like, after a week, after 7 days, full money back guaranteed. Right. The company will refund you everything. That's why I'm like, it don't hurt to drop that little 165, that little 225, because you could get it back or you could stay in it and see past that. I seen past 225 my first month. Like, it took me a minute, you know, to humble myself, but I know people who started this and they made that 225 back the same day. You know, I seen people who went beyond that, but I seen people who still ain't seen a profit yet. It's not about what other people do. It's about what you can do, how much work you put into this, how disciplined you are in this. Right. Because it's not that hard of a skill. All you got to do is copy and paste some numbers, fam. Like, honestly, all you got to do is copy and paste some numbers, understand the market move up and down and up and down and up and then down and then up and down. Like, once you recognize it, it's easy.
So how do you handle and how do you feel when people say, "Oh, this is a pyramid scheme. Oh, this is a scam"? How do you feel about that?
I don't.
Like, does it make you feel down? Like, especially when your mom said, "Like, what are you doing?" Like, how did that make you feel?
So in the beginning, when my mom said it, I was just like, it had me thinking, like, dang, is it? But then, like, I see the impact that these people are doing for their people. Like, when I'm in these group chats, everybody just, it ain't nothing but good energy. It ain't nothing. Every morning at like 7 in the morning, it's good morning. Hope everybody have a blessed day. Prayers, all this good stuff going on. All these people, like, nah, I'm gonna really say something. My friend, he told me he got all these medical bills he got to pay. He lost both his parents, and he just going through it. And he see this opportunity, and he see me running with it. He like, I want to be where you at, you know? Like, that's what really kept me in this. It's just the impact it's got on people. That don't make sense. That's all I care about. The pyramid scheme, that's people who say it's a pyramid scheme ain't got no education on it. Because I'm telling you, once you're in it, you learn that it's not no pyramid scheme. Right. Because
that's right. Because that's why I did this interview, because you have to educate people more on what you're doing.
I'm telling people, I'm the one in it. Y'all listening to the ones that's not in it, that's not making no money off their phone. I am, and it ain't even from signing y'all up. It's off of learning how to trade, and anybody who see the vision, I bring them in with me, and I tell them, run with me, walk with me, jog with me, whatever comfortable for you, and we gonna touch a bag together. That's all. Like the people who say it's a pyramid scheme, I'm gonna let y'all think what y'all want after this, but I'm letting y'all know now. It's a tree, and I'm building branches off this tree, and every branch got a leaf on it. That's a bag. That's every single bag that we running up. This ain't no pyramid scheme. It's just we all trying to grow into a better person. This Forex stuff really did teach me to be a more disciplined man, a more patient man. It's more than money. I can't emphasize enough. It's impact over money.
So any advice for anybody looking into doing Forex right now? What was some advice you would give them?
The same things I be preaching, patience and discipline. I'm telling you that if you got them two things, and if you could practice those two things, I promise you're going to see the results that you want, because that's all that's emphasized in this whole entire organization. Shoot, the people that's making whatever millions a year, that's all they emphasize. They share their success stories, and it all came off of patience and discipline. Like the people who started this, it was only like 5 of them. These people making millions, like they touching millions every 3 months, and it came off of doing exactly what I'm doing. It came off of consistency for 2 years. It came off of patience. It came off of a grind, a work ethic. That's what is really just emphasized throughout this whole organization. And that's why when you sign up, as long as you can listen, copy and paste, and stay disciplined, and stay tunnel vision, you're gonna be good. That's the only advice I can give you. And just be you too. Like when I post that stuff on Instagram, I don't post it for everybody else. I really post it for me. Like I go through my Instagram and I gotta reread all the stuff that I shared, because it's just stuff that I need to be telling myself every day.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people get mixed up. They like, I see everybody post the same things on their story. I see people post the same like little basketball highlights. They supporting the same Milwaukee rappers. I ain't knocking nobody whatsoever, but it's just, your Instagram is for you. You ain't got to be like everybody else. Everybody is different. Go be you. Go do what you want to do in life. And my way was investing. That's why I started posting all that, because that's what I care about. I got a passion for this. But whatever you got to worry about, whatever make you happy, I'm not saying you got to post it, but just don't come bash me. That's another thing about Milwaukee. Like, I love y'all. I love every single one of my followers. I say that from the bottom of my heart. I love every single one of y'all. But when y'all try to bash me and my passion, I feel some type of way, because I don't be bashing y'all businesses. I support, from all the clothing brands to all the girls who sell hair. Like y'all all on your shit, and I'm so proud of y'all, because y'all that little percent that's really trying to make it out. And I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all want to start the Forex movement, this gonna give you more capital to just expand that.
Right.
Like, man, I'm really finna go somewhere with this. Like, I want to start opening up nightclubs. So I'm finna use this money. I'm finna use this capital to do that. I ain't really worried about impressing everybody with the latest clothes and the shoes and the fashion. That's all gonna come later. Right now, you need to worry about what's gonna get you right for the future. You gotta think bigger and beyond you. And I still gotta take care of family at the end of the day. You gotta be selfless. You really gotta be selfless. Shoot, I really forgot what the question was.
You're good. You just educating people.
Yeah.
So like a little bit back to the Forex thing, we would talk about like the city and stuff like that, because that's what you was talking about. But how often do you get paid in Forex? Once you put the money in, how long does it take you to get it back?
An hour. That's the best part. So let's say, those days I wake up, it'd be like $100, $200, $300. And I'm like, okay, I need to go pay this bill. I need to go buy some groceries. I can take out whatever profit I want. So it'll go from my trading account on my phone with all the little graphs and stuff. I put it in my broker account. The brokerage account is it's all cryptocurrency. So they'll take this money off the trading account, put it into the broker account. Then from my broker account, it go into my bank account, and that take an hour to deposit.
All process.
Yep, and that's when I thought it was all a scam. I called my bank. I'm like, look, y'all, I started foreign exchange market trading. They was like, who's your broker? I told them Who Goes Way is my personal broker. They're like, okay, like, let me put you on hold. They check their back office. They're like, yeah, everything's 100% legit. Congratulations. Like, we'll leave a note on your account that you're Like you're gonna have constant money flow coming in and out through this brokerage account, through this company, through this username or whatever. So it's 100% legal. I'm literally doing what your banks are doing with the money that you put in your savings account. Like, you know how you get that little 0.01?
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's say you got $500 in there. They put that whole 500 into the foreign exchange market and can make, they the ones that make the graph go up and down. So they made probably, let's say they put it all in gold. It went up like 50 pips. They made like $5,000, $50,000 off of
So
off
the
of that.
bank making money too?
The bank, that's how you think they giving out loans and all that. Like, where you think they getting that money from? The foreign exchange market. Because the only people that trade in it is the 1% of the population who doing it on their phones like how I am or whatever. The banks and major corporations. You know, they the ones that control it. Since they the ones that's doing all the money flow, we just know how to catch it when it's in a buy. We know how to catch it when it's in a sell, you know. That's what we teach people. Because some people can look at a graph and they like, oh, okay, it look like it's going to go up. It'll keep going up. They're like, dang, I should have went to buy. I'm going to sell. Like, it's risky, but the risk to reward ratio, great. I'm telling you, I made money doing this, but I also seen a lot of money go. And that's why you just got to remain patient. You got to remain humble. You got to appreciate every single profit that you get. Right. Because that's money that you made learning a skill. And it only take an hour to deposit into your account. You know, and then I remember my mentor, he told us on the phone the other day. No, he told us on the phone last night. The signals that we send out, they work. Like the numbers that we copy and paste, they work. He said he only took 14 of them one day or 1 week. He made 3 G's in 1 week. Like that. Like off of just copying and pasting someone else's work. I'm telling you, if you know how to cheat, if you cheated your way through high school, G, you could definitely do this and make you some money. If you're not doing nothing on your phone, but just scrolling through Instagram, at least let me send you a text message and you copy and paste it in there and then make you a few little bucks. And then go out to eat. Or go take your mama out. Go pay off your car note for the month. Go pay your rent, you know. You could become financially free because that's the goal. And I don't want everybody thinking they got to hustle the rest of their life. Because think about it. The hustlers in this city, they stuck here. The hustlers in this city, they trapped. They can't go nowhere. That's why I'm like, flip y'all money. I teach you how to flip your money so you ain't got to be trapped here no more, okay? But the right one's going to come. The right one's going to listen. I'm just trying to put everybody on free game, and that's all I try to do. Everybody like, nah, he's scamming. He ain't on nothing for real. Ask my people about me. Ask my people I got signed up how they feel their lives changing. You know, I ain't even trying to say that on nothing cocky because, shoot, I just want to see a better them. Right. Especially if it's one of my friends. I just want to see a better you. That's it.
So you explained how, like, you live downtown Milwaukee right now. Mm-hmm. Do you live by yourself or you live with some people? I got a roommate because I still wanted the college experience. Right. You know, I'm gonna eventually move out. But right now, I got my roommate. His name Mason. He one cool dude. We be getting thrown, but, you know, he the homie. He just be chilling. That's it. And then I go take care of my business throughout the day, go to school, then I go to work, and then just come home, go to sleep, read a book, eat, and then wake up and do it all over again. So is your roommate from Milwaukee or is he from somewhere else? He's from Toma. He is from Toma, Wisconsin, about 3 hours from here. He didn't really know nobody when he came here. So, like, I'm his friend right now, and then he got his girl who also live in the building, so they always together, and she real cool, too. I respect her. She respect the house, all that. Shoot, she even cleaned up the bathroom the other day. I was like, good looking. Like, I ain't even want you to come in here and do all that, but everybody cool. Everything's straight. The apartment building nice. It's right around the corner from campus. You know, I could just walk down there. And, yeah, that's all I got to say about the crib. I love the crib. Right. So, good. You see yourself blowing up just in general from what you do and everything in life. So, for the people who's going to watch this, especially in the future when they watch this, educate them on the city of Milwaukee and where you came from. Just talk about the city and, like, the reflection that you have on it. So, my city is full of nothing but hustlers. I love it, though. You know, they all got a grind. They all got a passion for something. And I respect it. I love my city. But everybody, I ain't going to say everybody, but a lot of people are just one-minded, you know. And I want to tell y'all, it ain't even like that. You ain't got to be a one-minded person. You can think beyond what you're surrounded by. You know, Milwaukee,
It's Cream City. Is home of a lot of there's a lot of slaves that lived here, so all we know is poverty. But it's like we ain't gotta be like this. You know, all the old heads, they'll go around and say, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that, and they be like, you gotta go to college, you gotta do this. That's another thing that's wrong with our city. Like, college ain't the way out for everybody, because obviously we surrounded by so many hustlers and go-getters. You know, they don't need college. You know, y'all could put y'all feet in somewhere else. Y'all can go beyond what y'all imagine. My city, they real. Everybody humble though. Everybody can be humble, but a lot of people pump fake too, and I don't like that. You know, just respect who you are. Respect your struggle. That's another thing I gotta say about my city. Everybody gotta respect their struggle. Everybody needs to support each other. Because I promise you, if everybody, you know, like, supported each other, we will all be in a better place. If we all took the time to just bring each other up instead of trying to push each other down. I ain't even talking on my experience. I'm talking on, you know, I got friends who be trying to start stuff, and everybody just want to knock them down. Like, for what? You know, you see someone else on their grind, just build them up. Just give them a little motivation, like, oh, I see you started your nail shop or your nail business. You know, I support that. Don't try to bash them and say, oh, they not gonna make no money. Don't be just gossiping, you know, talking down on everybody, because you wouldn't want that for you at the end of the day. You know, just be supportive of one another. Be nice. Like, who don't like to be nice? Who just want to be mean all the time? You know, it ain't nothing wrong with spreading a little love, because whatever you put out in the universe is gonna come back to you. You put out all this negative energy, what you think you finna get back? Nothing but karma, nothing but bad energy. That's why I try to spread love. That's why every time I walk out the door, I make sure I hold the door open for the next lady coming out, or I tell someone have a good day, or you see homeless dude on the street, give him a buck. You got a buck in your pocket, just give it to him, because you know that mean more to him than it do to you. You know, it's just little stuff like that. Just be generous. Just be nice, because it ain't gonna bring nothing but good at the end of the day. And sometimes don't even rely on that. You know, just be nice because it's the right thing to do for yourself. It's all I knew how to do. Like, everybody was like, oh, you so nice. Why you so nice? Every time I do that one wrong thing, it's a problem. Every time I say one bad thing, it's a problem. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just be nice. Because good things always happen when I be nice. Like, shit, I went down to Ian's Pizza the other day, my favorite pizza place. Walk in there, he like, yeah, you in here all the time. You want your barbecue bacon? He knew exactly what I was feeling. So then he blessed me, gave me a free slice. And I was like, thank you, like, have a good day. And then just enjoy my pizza. It tastes better free, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just respect everybody. Right. Just have a good day, because you don't know when your last day on this earth is going to be. That's another thing about my city. Put the guns down. If it's one thing that I really want to say to the city, please put the weapons down, because it ain't no point. Right. Literally, you have beef with nobody. Like, who are you to take someone else's life? Like, I see it every day on the news. 7-year-old girl caught in a crossfire, gunshot, whatever. Like, for what? It ain't no reason. People driving reckless on the streets. Be safe. Look out for other people. You know, it's new drivers. It's old drivers. It's people who cars from the breakdown. You know, just be respectful. And I feel like I'm the only woke person out this city who really just try to spread this. But I mean, it's a few of y'all that's woke right with me, and I hope y'all listen to me. I hope y'all agreeing with me. It's just, I just want the violence to stop in this city. Like, I seen too many of my friends. Like, I'm going to just say, when Will passed, it shook the city. You know, that was somebody that everybody, I didn't know him personally, but he made a big impact on a lot of my brothers at that. Like, a lot of my friends, and I don't want to use his death. There's nothing towards that, but just that goes to show, like, shit like that, it really changed you. Like, my cousin died from gun-related incidents. Like, what's the point of them? You only need it in a time of emergency. We shouldn't be seeing this shit on the news as a bad thing all the time, you know. Only time we should see a gun on the news is if it had to have been used. Half these people losing their life, they lost it for no reason. Right. It ain't in God plans for that to happen. That's why I'm like, just put the guns down. Just keep these streets safe. You know, it ain't no reason for none of that extra stuff.
Just explain to people, not glorifying how rough it is growing up where you're from. Just explain that a little bit more. Like, go into detail how serious that is.
Growing up here, you have to be safe. You have to look out for not only yourself but for others. I grew up in Brown Deer most part of my life, so I wasn't really worried about too much. You know, I live right down the street from the school. And, you know, Brown Deer police be hot, so don't nothing be going on. But it's just a simple fact, you never know. Growing up in Milwaukee, I live right by my by mom's crib, and you hear every night a gunshot, people running the stop signs, sirens going off at night. You know, you don't want to be caught up with that in this city, because it all happened for no reason. Like, people just really want to show out when really we all just gotta be disciplined and just stay down. That's what I think is wrong with this city. Everybody want to be like the next person. Everybody want to be like the person that's coming up. That's why, like, all these people that's trying to knock me down, especially with my new wave that I'm trying to bring in for this city, it ain't nothing but motivation, because I know as soon as I hit the top, everybody gonna want to follow me. You know, and I'm not saying y'all want to follow me. Y'all gonna want to run with me. That's what it is. Y'all gonna want to run with me, and that's what's gonna feel great. Like, I know y'all want to see results. That's what this city is about, seeing results, because they see all the scammers and the drug dealers, and I did all that, you know. I made my money. Y'all could be like that if y'all want to. I ain't gonna knock you for your hustle. That's how you making your money. But if you don't want to look up to that, look up to something else. Look up to a different way to secure your bag. Don't be like everybody else. Just, this city want to be like everybody else. Don't get too big headed either. You know, just stay low, stay out the way, and worry about you, because it's gonna pay off. I promise you, it's gonna pay off if you just worry about you. I swear to God, it do. Cause shit, it worked out for me. Like, especially just living downtown and being in the opportunities that I got. Like, I go to school for free, you know, because I was in school worried about me.
Right.
People was like, "Oh, you running for student council president or vice president? Like, you're not doing nothing, this and that."
Adds up.
It add up. I'm telling you, don't let nobody knock you down, bro. Because at the end of the day, you on this world for you and your people and your family. Don't forget about your family either. Don't ever forget about your family. But you was placed on this world for you. Don't forget that.
So you always talk about how people try to knock you down for when you try to come up. Then you talk about how being nice gets you better places, this and that, right? So do you feel like you get more hate or more love with what you do right now?
I get way more love. I promise you, because it shows. Like, I spread so much love, I just disregard all the negative. Like, I just see it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Let me keep elevating, you know, my way. I'm gonna keep elevating my way in my head, and I definitely receive more love because I put out more love. I definitely, like, when I was putting out a lot of negative energy, only negative things were happening to me, especially in high school. Like, the mindset I had, like, I just would believe the wrong things, and I would see the wrong things happen to me. Like, I seen a lot of shit. I've been shot at. I've been pulling over. I've been arrested. I've been all this. But once I decided to change myself, once I decided to, you know, look at life on a different, it's all about perspective. Life is all about perspective. You see, like, look at all the rich people in life right now. They go through their struggles, you know, but they look at life on a whole different perspective. That's why they're at where they're at. It took Jay-Z how long to become a millionaire?
A long time.
A long time, you know, because, like, look at his story. And I look up to Jay-Z not only as a man, but as an entrepreneur, as an investor, as a husband. I look up to him as a whole. Like, that's one person I really be paying attention to, especially. And you can feel it in his music. Like, y'all got to read his book, Decoded. Like, it break down all his lyrics and why he said a lot of things that he said. And it just goes to show, really, what you put into this universe is what you get out. And I try to put out a lot of love. I try to do a lot of the right thing, even if it get me in trouble. Like, I remember I used to just want to splurge on my friends, you know, because that just feel good. Like, knowing I'm the one in charge. Yes, it got me in trouble, but now I'm starting to see a lot of blessings. Now I'm just starting to see a lot of love. And then I get a lot of love on the gram too. Like, a lot of people be DMing me like, "Hey, I see you on your grind, you know, keep doing what you're doing." My grandma tell me every day, "Don't worry about no one else, go be a millionaire." And then my other grandma told me, just like the one on my dad's side, when I met her a little before I graduated, I told her, like, I just feel like I got a lot of stuff on my plate. You know, I feel like I got to really become somebody. She said, Isaiah, sometimes you just got to let go and let God. And that's the one thing that really stuck out to me when she said that. That was my first ever conversation with my grandma on that side, too. So for her to say that, I felt it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just let go, like, take a deep breath, and go about my day.
Right.
I'll keep my blessings every single day. You just got to hold on to what you have. And shit, just keep being generous. Just keep being nice. Just keep doing you. There ain't no point in being mean. That's all I got to say about my city. Just spread positivity. You see it happen in every other city. Like Milwaukee, always the last to find out about something. As soon as I heard about this Forex thing, it's only done. Like the big people, they all out in Cali, like the big cities, Cali, Chicago, New York, Miami. Like they all in the big spots. Milwaukee got too much potential, bro. Look at that arena. Like we literally got the best arena in the city or in the United States. Those people went around to every single stadium, every single NBA stadium, and pointed out the best things in each stadium and put it all in the Pfizer Forum. This city got potential, and it start with that. And that's why I look at that every day. Like, y'all bringing all this in this one area. Now, I'm finna do the same thing with my Forex way. All this success I'm seeing, I'm finna show y'all so y'all can develop this y'allself.
Right.
Soon I'm finna start, going school to school, doing my presentations for people to show them that this is more than just money. This is to make it out. Do what you want to do for your family. You see them struggling or whatever. You just want to do good for your people. This is your way to do it. All off your phone. That's it.
So, to end this right now, since you're still in Milwaukee, any advice to give out for anybody who feels stuck here, who doesn't know what they want to do in life? Just give them some advice so they could move past where they are right now in life.
I just say, stay in your bag and learn to love your process. That is one thing y'all really got to understand. You might think that you stuck here. In reality, if y'all don't even believe in God, just know the right things are put in front of you for a reason. It is a reason why you are in Milwaukee, going through what you're going through. It's all for a reason. It's just for you to dig deep in your conscience and understand that once you learn to accept it, the answers to get out of your struggles start to appear. Whether that's school. I start with school. You struggling in school, you recognize the problem, go fix it. Right. Just get up and go. Just get up and go take care of what you got to take care of. That's my biggest piece of advice is just learn to love your struggle and go get up and take care of what you got to take care of. Because that's the same things I tell myself every day. And that's what got me to where I am, and that's what's going to keep getting me to where I'm trying to go.
Right.
Because I believe it. I see it. Starting freshman year, I told myself, go take care of what you got to take care of. And I always tell my people, like, I got you. I'm going to take care of it. And I do. Because every time you say it, the pieces is put out in front of you to take care of it. It's just for you to utilize those tools and make something out of it. That's why I feel like I was blessed with this smartphone as a kid. Like, I need to learn how to understand how to use this now. So now I'm making smart money off of it. That was my thing. I wanted to be rich. I always tell myself I need to learn how to make money off Instagram. Or I thought it was gonna be like being a brand ambassador, like a lot of people in Milwaukee. But then I'm like, nah, that ain't me. I don't like to take pictures all the time. So then the Forex tip hopped in front of me, and now look, I just learned to love it, and it's paying off. I just spit my fault. See, I gotta fix that. My fault. But just learn to love your struggle.
Right.
Every single day, because your struggle is what some people wish they were struggling about. And I got to tell myself that every day. Some people look up to me. A lot of people look up to me. And it be some days where I'm like, dang, I wish I was like this person. But then I got to remember, you know what? This person want to be where I'm at. I gotta sit back and humble myself. So just learn to love yourself. Self-love is the best love, because can't nobody take that from you once you possess it all. Right. Once you possess all that self-love, you ain't gonna have no care in the world. You just gonna be happy. You gonna walk around with a smile everywhere. And that might brighten up somebody's day, for real. Like, you just being nice to them, they'll be like, thank you so much, I needed that. Do that for people. Because, you need that sometimes, too. So, that's my advice to the city. Stick on you. Trust your struggle. Love yourself. Those 3 things. That's it.
So, talked about a lot today, man.
Talked about a lot.
Thank you for coming over here. You answered questions that everybody wanted to hear, so I appreciate you for coming. So, yeah, hey, we should see you back pretty soon.
For sure. You already know the vibes. Hey, go subscribe to my boy channel. You already know, because he be doing his thing with the camera. No cap.
All right.
No cap. Peace out.